iconic venues in all of sports. Fenway Park in Boston. This could be termed a bit of a monster showdown in the Fenway Bowl. It's the Troy Trojans and the Tulane Green Wave. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with the Tulane head coach before the game. He is really trying to motivate his team here today to use this opportunity to develop. This is a team that just barely made it into bowl contention, just barely eligible. But getting into a bowl game allows you to have extra practice time. That is extra development time for this young team that looks to make some splashes next year. Coach said, here's our opportunity to prove we can be even better coming up. But it all starts here today. Reese?
Appreciate that, Holly. So the Troy Trojans offense will have the opening possession of the game. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. All right, guys, let's look at the big picture for Troy. Great pickup on the defensive front. Three-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around on that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. They sent the heat, but he gets it away cleanly. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call. Personal foul. That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that personal foul goes against the defense. Just a terrible, terrible mistake, so instead of getting off the field on 4th down, the offense has a 1st and 10. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. It's dropped after taking the hit.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And the first drive, man, both teams, they want to set the tone for the football game. The offense drove the ball down the field with some good success. But where it matters most, when you start to get in this area, the defense finds a way on 2nd down to...
He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it out with a touchdown.
And the extra point is good. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Green Wave offense heads onto the field for their first possession of the game. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Handoff from the gun.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Keep it on the ground. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Hand it to the back. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Green Wave picked up a fresh set of downs through the air. Let's see if they go right back to it. Maybe got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
Let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their... And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Green Wave!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he added the extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for the big play. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Trying to get started. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now on the move. And he's brought down after a short gain. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Working the ground game. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. The Trojans want to crank the tempo.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. And the Trojans will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
It's caught. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. Able to get 1 down to the 15.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
A fun postseason battle here. Deadlocked at the end of the 1st. Here's a quick check of the stats so far. As we move into the 2nd, let's hope the rest of the game lives up to the early start. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Right back to the well. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Using his feet. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Trojans will hustle to the line.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. The Trojans will punt this one away. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Crosses the 30, he's got away. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quick toss. He's past the marker. Big play in the running game, and they get him out of bounds right at the 50-yard line. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Just got rid of that one.
That is not good news for this offense, guys. I mean, the defense only brought 3 on that play, and they were still able to get after the quarterback. This O-line has got to play better.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And the timing just a hair off. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that 1st down marker. 4th down coming up. The Trojans decide to punt it away. On the return. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back.
Kearney on the Jets. He's at the 20. They knock him down after an explosive play, and it was all because of the perfectly timed pitch. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. Looking for the edge. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on 2nd down. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. 3rd and goal coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Troy's offense comes out ready to start this drive. Quick give. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Trojans line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields the punt. He's got great speed. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Green Wave. Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburner's head, boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got his man on the right. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. The Trojans in the hurry-up. He'll keep it on 2nd down. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. He's looking at this as a free play. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And the Trojans come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Keeps it himself. Turning it on! He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Drops back on 1st down.
And I love that decision.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of it.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Trojans decide to use their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's 3rd and long. Let's see if he's got enough juice in that arm. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Makes a move. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Wants to throw on 1st. Finds his target. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his...
A shot toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got his man. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Tulane right back to the line. Looking to throw for it. And he gets rid of it.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. From the gun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Reese, hard not to enjoy that incredibly historic town. What a fun time to be in Boston, and what a fun first half we've had in the Fenway Bowl. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him, not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. Sells the run, wants to pass. Uncorks one. Complete to the right. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Sells to fake. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the catch on 3rd down, and the rarest of drops for this guy. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And the Trojans headed quickly to the line.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Trojans send out the punt unit. Not a lot of room to field this one. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
give it to him again. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. On the option. Quarterback keep. Sees an alley. Got the first down. Might have a chance. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. On the move. Fights off the defender. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll take it himself. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Incomplete as the screen goes right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Keeps it himself. Touchdown, Tulane! And the route is on.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards, and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They'll open with the read option to the right. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Didn't find much running room on 1st down. 2nd and 8 from their own 27. Motion from the back. 2nd down to the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play. And the Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. Searching for space. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Snap to the back. Here comes the heat. And they got it. And this is blown up, going nowhere as the defense was ready for the Wildcat. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Tulane now facing 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Might as well run him again. Uh-oh, look out. Oh, he's got some space. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Hands it off. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thompson. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Third and short now from their own 48. Plows his way ahead. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Trojans have their offense in high gear. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Selling the fake. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit.
Touchdown, Trojans! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the defense just has to do a better job in coverage in that situation. Down close to the goal line, you know it's going to be man coverage. You just have got to do a better job sticking on your guy. And the defender just simply got beat.
Lining up to add another. And it's perfect. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Pulls and fired complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Sells the run, looking to pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Long way to go on 2nd down. Oh, maybe a double pass. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. From the gun, the ground game.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the ball comes to rest right there.
Nice job. A little hang time, getting it up in the air. It's coming inside the 10. That thing goes inside the 5-yard line. That is exactly how you draw it in.
Breaks into the open. And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And he gets it away.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays, and now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what the answer is because this offense is just struggling in the passing game.
He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finding some room. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Shakes off the defender, and he stops right there. No gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. That slide's a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. He wants to throw it. Flip it out to the back on the screen. It's a seam wide open. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Man, how nice is it to have such a playmaker that you can just dump it off to him. And you just get it to him, and he does the rest. And that's why they do this. They make sure they have a chart that they get this guy the football in space in different ways, and you see why. He chews it up after the catch, making his quarterback look great.
Just smothered on the play. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Green Wave! And the beatdown has ensued. Beep, beep, beep. You know what that is? That's the garbage truck unloading the garbage time points right now.
Those garbage time points do count, though. And you're still playing the game, keep fighting, but it is that time when it's over, and nobody's really paying attention. Nobody's listening to me, or you, Reese, which not necessarily a bad thing.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just gets rid of that one.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Still firing away as he'll go down swinging. He's taking the deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
What a season it has been, and it's been great to share it with you. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.